So we're working on the Baja. Wanted to give everyone some more updates on the project as I go versus just showing the finished product. So what I'm working on today is actually a brake line leak with a repair fitting that someone else did without a double flare on the brake line ends, and also the shifter issue. A lot of slop, a lot of play. There's a bushing in the tube shift rod that goes bad, and for sure enough this one was basically gone, and we're going to upgrade a few things. Here, I'll show you what's going on here. So we've got the rod out. This comes down the center of the chassis. We're going to replace it with this coupler right here, upgrade kit for the back joint. And this is the bushing I'm talking about that was actually missing. It rides on the shaft right here and guides it. Otherwise the shaft just bounces all around in there and you get a sloppy shifter. Even with this nice scat shifter we got on here, got it all tore apart. There's your scat shifter. There's your shifter housing without the tube in it. And here's your joint back in the transmission. I'll be replacing that original one with the new upgraded unit. And here is the brake line I was talking about. There was some weepage out of here when you pressurize the brake system. Tore all that apart and found out that this repair line right here, someone did not put a double flare on both ends. It was just a single flare. That's not the correct way to fix a brake line. So I trimmed it off, cleaned it up, put double flare on this here with the tooling that I have, and we're good to go now. So cheap fixes on a Baja for sure. I probably got $25, maybe $30 in a fix in this shifter, so that's going to be a really nice cheap fix. And fixing things left and right on this, I guess that's kind of the cool thing about a Volkswagen and this vintage, is that all the parts are cheap and these are actually easy to work on. If anybody doesn't know how to work on cars, I would suggest you get one of these older Volkswagens. It teaches a lot of people real easy ways to work on cars and solve problems. So in review, I guess I should say that the shifter tube comes out the front of the car. There's an access panel that you actually have to remove the plate and pull the tube out the front. With everything disconnected, it'll slide out the front. Just so if anybody didn't know, that's how that works. So I gotta go to the parts store, grab a few things, supplies, and hopefully get this thing back together before it gets dark and take her for a spin. Okay.